Hello, I'm Nicky Houston, and this is my colleague Helen McCallum, and we are from the jewellery department at Dawson's, and we're going to be talking about some of the items coming up in our sale on the 23rd of October. So we're starting with the theme of enamelware, and we've got 3 pieces from different periods. So let's first of all talk about this pendant, which is by Child and Child. And it was 2 brothers, Harold and Walter. They set the business up in 1880. Yeah. And it closed in 1915. So this is a short period, 35 years. And they're really known for their arts and crafts designs.
Exactly, and this is a really signature motif for them, the wings and that beautiful enamel work. You've also got a fabulous opal there, little diamond, and also a lovely dogtooth pearl pendant at the bottom. And this is, really kind of typifies the time period as well. So we're talking, arts and crafts. We have the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood producing beautiful artwork at the time.
The beautiful thing about it is the use of the translucent enamel, so you can actually see the metalwork behind, which gives the texture to the wings. So this brings us on to this enamel beaker by Gerald Benny. Now, he was an English 20th century silversmith and goldsmith, and heavily influenced by Scandinavian design with the likes of George Jensen. And he is known for this sort of textured bark work, which you can see underneath the translucent enamel. What really makes me laugh about this piece, and all these pieces do have a lovely sense of humour, that it's inscribed on the bottom, the first 10 years are the worst, question mark. So it's obviously an anniversary gift with a sense of humour. And you've got the opaque enamel on the bottom, and it's all in silver gilt in its original box. And this comes with an estimate of 1,000 to 1,500. So then we're going to go over to pearls.
Onto some pearls. So we've had some beautiful pearls recently come to auction. They do vary a lot in their rarity and also in their value. So here we have a string of cultured pearls, and they're South Sea pearls. So they're particularly large, ranging from about 13 to 15 and a half millimeters each. And these would have been formed in very large oysters in the South Sea, and different places depending on the colour. So the white ones that you see here, these tend to be found in Australia, in Broome, and they come from the silver-lipped oyster. So they have this lovely white base, and then the best ones have a silver and a silver pink luster, and you can start to see some of those rosy tones appearing. Then we also have the black pearls, so often referred to as Tahitian pearls. They are found in Tahiti, but also off the coast of Japan in Okinawa, and they have this lovely silver and black tone to them. They come from the black-lipped oyster. And then the rarest still is the golden pearl, so something we're not so used to seeing, but this is a completely natural colour. And it comes from the golden-lipped oyster. And the very best ones are this very intense golden colour.
This one particularly, yeah.
Almost leaning towards an orange. Fabulous. And those are found in Indonesia, and they're considered very valuable in that part of the world, and they're often found in kind of royal jewellery in Indonesia as well. So this strand is particularly beautiful pearls. They're of a very large size. They would have taken years to develop inside the oyster, and years also to be so beautifully matched into this long strand. So it's a very special piece.
That's lovely. And then what about the ring?
And so we've discussed cultured pearls, which are formed, in partnership with nature and man. So for something like this, it would have had a little bead inserted into the oyster to encourage it to produce the pearl. Whereas a truly natural pearl happens in nature all on its own. So what would have happened here with this fabulous ring is that a little piece of organic material, let's say perhaps a fish scale, something like that, has found its way into the oyster, and the animal, in order to protect itself, has coated that with layers and layers of nacre, which is this iridescent substance that coats the inside of an oyster shell and produces this fabulous pearl. And here you can see that it has a gorgeous sort of undulating texture to it. So we would consider this a Baroque pearl because it's not round. It has this lovely free-form shape to it, and again, a beautiful luster.
And so many colours when you look at it.
Yeah, truly iridescent. It looks a little bit like a little cloud, doesn't it? And again, it's a very large size. So this would have taken many, many more years to be formed than something like this. And the nacre will be much, much thicker, which again is giving it that fabulous iridescent effect.
So tell us about the estimates on these.
So your pearl strand here, this one is in the auction at £2,000 to £3,000, and your natural pearl ring, this is in at £700 to £900.
Lovely piece. And then let's go for something completely different. And this is just really because I love this bracelet, because I love the form. So this is what, 1940s, 35 to 40. Yeah. And you've got little lapis lazuli cabochons at the ends here, and you've got little diamonds inset, and you've got the two-tone gold. What I love about it is a very sort of angular design, which makes it quite modern for today's pieces, and it would have been really quite sort of groundbreaking at that time. It would have been the height of modern design and sophistication. And it does go to show that when that happens, they become timeless. I think this is a really lovely bracelet, and the estimate on this one is?
This again is £2,000 to £3,000.
Wow. I think there's going to be one very, very lucky new owner for that bracelet.
Moving on to something a little bit more classic, but again with a bit of a twist. So we've got this fabulous Tiffany engagement ring set with a diamond of just over a carat, so 1.01 carats. It's a very good colour. It's an H colour, and it's particularly clean and clear. This is a VVS2, so very,
wonderful.
Very slightly included. Beautiful classic engagement ring.
Very unusual mounting for a Tiffany ring as well.
It is, yeah.
Which also makes it something slightly different.
Yeah. And then even more different, again, is the original owner has had 2 complementary rings made for this piece, not by Tiffany, but bespoke to fit snugly around the solitaire. And this is sometimes referred to as a jacket, ring jacket, party jacket, something like that. And what it does is it kind of gives the effect of a larger ring, a cocktail ring, and it makes the piece more versatile. So you can wear the 2, you could wear just the 1, you can even wear the bands together alone without the solitaire. So 3 pieces of jewellery, but lots of different ways to wear it.
So the estimate on that one is 4,000 to 6,000. And actually it's a really versatile piece of jewellery.
It is, yeah.
And the Tiffany name makes all the difference, doesn't it?
It does.
So these are some of the pieces that are coming up in our sale on October the 23rd. You can visit our website using the link in the description and have a look at some of the pieces we've got coming up for sale.